The Port of Melbourne is undergoing a massive transformation that is set to reshape not just the city or Australia, but global trade itself. Imagine a mega project worth $11 billion that is revolutionizing the country's largest and busiest port, ensuring it can handle the rapidly increasing demand for goods while significantly improving efficiency and sustainability. This isn't just an infrastructure upgrade, it's an economic revolution, shifting cargo transport from road to rail and setting new standards for modern logistics. Every year, over 3.2 million containers pass through this port, and by 2050, that number is expected to double. Without this transformation, the port would have struggled to keep up with demand, leading to massive congestion, delays, and economic bottlenecks. The Port of Melbourne is not just another infrastructure site, it is the beating heart of Australia's trade economy. Covering a vast area at the mouth of the Yarra River, this port has been operating since the late 1800s, evolving into the most critical gateway for the country's imports and exports. It handles everything from vehicles and appliances to furniture, coffee, and beer, essential goods that keep Australia running. The economic contribution of this port exceeds 11 billion Australian dollars annually, approximately 7.5 billion USD, making it one of the most valuable assets in the nation's logistics network. However, the port was facing a growing crisis. Despite its importance, its outdated infrastructure was struggling to keep up with increasing demand. The biggest issue? Over-reliance on trucks for transportation. Since most goods arriving at the port had to be transported by road due to limited rail infrastructure, Melbourne's road network was becoming unbearably congested. Trucks could only carry 2 or 3 containers each, meaning thousands of them clogged the roads daily. The situation became so dire that some local councils had to declare a health emergency due to the extreme levels of air pollution caused by truck emissions. This wasn't just an economic issue, it was an environmental and public health crisis that demanded urgent action. The solution came in the form of the Port Rail Transformation Project, PRTP, a groundbreaking initiative aimed at shifting a significant portion of cargo transport from road to rail. Rail transport is vastly more efficient than trucks. A single freight train, stretching between 600 and 1,000 meters in length, can carry up to 84 containers in one go. However, Swanson Dock, the port's main container terminal, lacked the infrastructure to facilitate direct sea-to-rail transfers. Previously, containers had to be offloaded from ships onto trucks, driven to a separate rail facility, and then transferred onto trains. This inefficient process caused delays, increased costs, and contributed to unnecessary congestion. To tackle this challenge, the PRTP focused on a massive redevelopment of Swanson Dock. The project covered an enormous area of 82,000 square meters and involved constructing a brand new rail terminal while upgrading the surrounding road and rail networks. The goal was simple but ambitious: enable direct transfers from ships to trains, cutting out the need for trucks entirely. This would drastically reduce congestion, pollution, and overall transportation costs while increasing efficiency. One of the most complex aspects of the project was dealing with Melbourne's unique railway system. Unlike most countries, Australia has multiple rail track gauges, different track widths that make seamless rail connectivity a challenge. Since the Port of Melbourne connects Victoria, New South Wales, and South Australia, the upgraded infrastructure had to be compatible with multiple rail systems, ensuring smooth cargo movement across the country. The scale of the construction work was staggering. Over 36,000 tons of paving material had to be broken down, refined, and repurposed to create the new rail terminal's foundation.